Sometimes it feels like you're not moving, like your life is paused while everyone else is running ahead. You scroll through your feed, people are traveling, starting businesses, falling in love, achieving things you can barely dream of. And you sit there thinking, why am I still here? Why am I not progressing? But what if you are? What if you're not stagnant at all? You're just not seeing it. Progress doesn't always look loud. It doesn't always come with applause or big milestones or pictures that look good online. Sometimes progress looks like getting out of bed when you don't want to. It looks like answering a message you've been avoiding. It looks like saying no when you used to say yes just to please others. That's progress too. It's just quiet, subtle. So subtle that you miss it. We've been taught that growth should be visible. A new job, a new car, a new home. But most growth happens inside, where nobody can see it. It happens in the silence between your thoughts, in the patience you didn't have before, in the calmness that now replaces the panic you used to feel. It's in the way you think, the way you respond, the way you choose peace instead of chaos. That's real progress, invisible but powerful. Think about it. There was a time when you couldn't handle what you handle now. A time when a small inconvenience would break you, but now you breathe through it. A time when you didn't believe you could survive something, but you did, and you're still here. That's not stagnation. That's strength in disguise. We often mistake stillness for stuckness, but they're not the same. Stillness is when life is asking you to pause, to reflect, to heal, to prepare. Stuckness is when you resist that pause and start believing it's permanent. Sometimes, the most productive seasons of your life don't look productive at all, because they're building you from the inside. They're teaching you patience, humility, emotional strength. They're preparing you for a chapter that requires a stronger version of you. Think about the seed under the soil. It's buried, it's unseen, it's surrounded by darkness. If you looked at it then, you'd think nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, it's growing. It's forming roots, building strength to break through the earth. And when it finally does, it looks like an overnight miracle. But it wasn't overnight. It was the quiet work that nobody saw. You are that seed. Every day you show up, even when it feels pointless, that's progress. Every time you choose to try again, even after failing, that's growth. Every time you forgive instead of hate, pause instead of explode, rest instead of quit, you're evolving. But you don't notice it because it doesn't look like the kind of progress the world celebrates. We live in a time where progress is measured by visibility. If it's not posted, it doesn't exist. If you're not achieving something people can see, you start to feel behind. But real progress rarely announces itself. It lives in small, unglamorous moments, in consistency, in self-discipline, in quiet courage. It's in the moments you think don't matter, but they add up day after day, like raindrops that fill an ocean. Maybe you think you haven't changed, but read an old message from yourself. Look at who you were 2, 3, 5 years ago. Would that version of you recognize you today? Probably not. You've learned lessons that hurt you but shaped you. You've lost things you thought you couldn't live without, and yet here you are. You've made it through nights you thought would never end. That's progress too. It just doesn't sparkle the way we expect it to. There's also another truth. Sometimes progress means standing still. You don't always have to climb. You don't always have to be chasing something. Sometimes the right direction is rest. When you give yourself space to breathe, your mind realigns, your emotions balance, and suddenly, what felt impossible starts to make sense. Stillness is not wasted time. It's where clarity is born. The real problem is comparison. You can't see your progress because you're too busy measuring it against someone else's. Their timeline, their path, their results, they have nothing to do with yours. You're growing in your own way, in your own time. And that's okay. Nobody posts their slow days, their uncertainty, their self-doubt. But everyone has them. You're not falling behind, you're just human. Take a moment and look back. Really look. You've overcome habits, fears, people, and situations that once controlled you. You've learned, adjusted, evolved, quietly. But that's what makes it real. Small progress is the foundation for big change. You can't skip it, and you shouldn't want to. Because it's in those small steps that you build character, discipline, and resilience. The things that make big victories possible. So the next time you think you're stagnant, remember this. You are in motion, just not in the ways that are easy to measure. Growth isn't always visible, but it's always happening. When a tree grows, you don't see it getting taller every day, but come back after a year, and it's different. That's you. Your progress might be invisible, but it's real. Maybe it's in your patience. Maybe it's in how you treat yourself. Maybe it's in how you're relearning to say no to the things that drain you. Celebrate that. Even if nobody else does. You don't need a big moment to prove you're growing. You just need awareness, the ability to notice how far you've come. So, if you're listening to this and feeling stuck, take a breath. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're just in a quieter chapter of your story. A chapter where growth happens beneath the surface, where you're being shaped for what's next. And one day, you'll look back and realize you were never stagnant at all. You were transforming, one small invisible step at a time. Progress is not about speed, it's about direction. Keep walking, keep learning, keep noticing the tiny wins that life gives you every day. Because those small wins, those quiet victories, those unnoticed steps, they're not small at all. They're the reason you'll one day look back and realize you made it. You always were moving forward. You just had to open your eyes to see it.